All right. So I bumped up the volume a bit because I realized it was low last night. A little bit lower than usual, but okay. So, let me make sure. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure everything's up in the description department. But okay. So basically, what we're doing is we're gonna go over the Sonic Central thing. So what I'm noticing, it's only 10 minutes, which seems kind of a bummer. But you know, I think that like probably 2 minutes of it, because I think I saw, this is a lower blind rack. I haven't seen anything because I was working, but basically, I think it's like gonna be 2 minutes of Origins where they probably give like some small trailer to it. Then I think the rest of it is going to be some new Sonic Frontiers gameplay because IGN posted screenshots, which I think looks great. So I'm going to straight let it play, then we'll go back and review it and talk about it. So I try to wait all this time. Nobody's really coming in, but it's whatever. So, yeah. So basically, once again, so we're going to look this over, watch it full, then go back and review it, especially on the Frontiers gameplay, and give opinions on it, and that'll be it. So let's go. I like how I don't know why I didn't see the Sega thing, or just dun. Sonic Central.
Welcome everyone to Sonic Central. My name is Ivo Gerskovich and I'm here with Izuka-san. For a look at all the
Hey, look at the boy Izuka.
Last year we celebrated the 30th anniversary of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog.
Thank you for making it such an incredible year. And now, this year is shaping up to be our biggest year.
In April,
I'm hoping so.
The incredible success of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which opened as the #1 movie globally and once again broke records to become the #1 video game movie in the US. Thanks to all of you.
The freaking Sonic stand-up cardboard thing that he has, that's literally what I want. I want one of those.
On behalf of the Sonic team and Sega family, we thank all of you. And now, let's see what the rest of the year holds in store.
Did you go talk about that giant shadow fucking figure back there? What the fuck?
The games that defined a generation. Roll back to the games that started it all with Sonic Origins, a new collection
The Sonic
definitive
Origins
editions of 4 iconic Sonic titles.
They said we'd have
Oh my lord, ads.
trucks engineered for thrills and crossovers driven.
Love the fact that they're talking about Tesla electric cars and everything.
When we can have it all.
Because with them gas prices. Okay, straight up going into Origins. Oh, that was sick. This June. Wait, is this just the same trailer? Oh, okay, no, they're showing more. These are the part of the screenshots. And I think what they saw, alright. Oh, look, did you guys see the coin icon? That thing was like had a star on it. Showing both types of Metal Sonic. Like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, you know, the whole thing. Yep, I'm gonna buy these games for the literally like 7th time in a row, but you know, it's what we do. New modes. Oh, these animations look really fucking clean. That is sick. That I like. All right, so the classic mode, and each one has their own border, which I think is cool. Anniversary mode. 2-player anniversary mode. We got the bus rush. I like anything that has a boss rush. You've already sold me. The missions are gonna be really sick. The mirror mode looks very hectic already. This is sick. The museum thing is great. Woo-hoo! And then the new cutscenes, like, these are grand. Those new cutscenes are going to be the most amazing part. It's literally why I'm so hyped to play, is to see those new cutscenes.
Fully remastered and redefined. Experience all Sonic Origins has to offer. Coming this month on June 23rd. Celebrate Sonic Central in Sonic Speed Simulator on Roblox.
Yeah, we know about this. What, are they adding something new?
Introducing the new chemical
Okay,
where
yep.
Eggman has
That chemical plant is huge. For anyone who's not played it, literally go and play it. Okay, signing a Roblox account is free.
For Sonic Central, unlock Amy Chow using a designated
Oh!
code.
Oh, we're getting a new... okay,
Free the
doing that
Amy
later.
Chow and reprogram Metal Sonic. Join the fight against Eggman on June 11th. This summer, unlock special movie-themed characters from Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in both Sonic Forces and Sonic Dash. In November, Super Shadow is joining the battle.
Oh, Lord.
This Halloween,
Mephiles?
watch out for Mephiles the Dark. Show
Wait. That's the full thing? Mephiles the Dark?
and welcome
I thought it was always just
in
Mephiles.
Sonic Dash and also in Sonic Dash Plus on Apple.
I hate the fact that I'm not a fan of phone games. I really am not a fan of phone
The
games.
new Netflix animated series, Sonic Prime, is coming soon.
Coming soon, but when
Our
exactly?
new show for our ultimate fans watching Sonic Central.
Wait, is this new or... Oh, shit, what? Oh, shit, more Sonic Prime shit? Actual new shit? Wait, is that Tails? What? Hold up. That looks like Tails, or it could be Shadow. Because it looks like a little bit of dark and... No, wait, that's gotta be Tails. Oh, it is Shadow! Oh, wait! I mean, that was short as hell, but the design looked pretty cool.
Next, please welcome the voice of Sonic from the Sonic movie with a sneak peek of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on Blu-ray and digital.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Movie was still fantastic, by the way.
Hey everybody, Ben Schwartz here. I am the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog. Please hold your applause. Please check out the home entertainment.
That's not what he
release
said, though.
of my movie, Sonic 2. Beyond it being another great adventure for Sonic, this time with some new friends.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he did say that,
With a
but
ton of great extras.
a sibling for
Got
Sonic.
deleted scenes.
Yeah.
What did you put in the coffee?
Oh, God.
Hilarious bloopers.
Beans in his hair.
Tons of fun moments from behind the scenes on set, and to top it off, an exclusive animated short which takes place right after the events of Sonic 2, voiced by yours truly, Ben Schwartz.
Let's see how fast you are.
So do me a favor, put down that chili dog and take a look. Right now, or soon. Similar. Do now.
Wait, what? Oh, so August 9th, the Blu-ray officially comes out. Okay. Yeah,
This year, we have
yeah.
exciting
That
products
expensive
from
ass site.
Straight from Angel Island.
Oh,
is
Lord,
an
G Fuel's for real right now.
Inspired G Fuel, available this summer.
They're serious on that G
Toe-to-toe
Fuel.
with Dr. Eggman with the Eggmobile battle set. Destroy that meddlesome hedgehog with 5 configurations straight from the game.
Jeez, that's actually a
Available
lot.
this fall from Jack Pacific. Level up your Xbox gaming experience with this Sonic
Ooh.
the Hedgehog wireless controller and quick charging stand by Razer.
Available to order this summer? Yo, the Razer Xbox controller, I might get that for the PC.
Beautiful new art.
Ooh!
Handmade silk screen prints are a celebration of the Sonic
Where we get
technology
that?
as it races towards the future.
Is that gonna be on the site?
Introducing Hype and Sonic the Hedgehog
I've seen this.
Console Collection,
I've seen this. They're
featuring
talking about
energetic
this.
designs inspired by the high-octane speedster himself. Check out the upcoming collectibles.
Oh, Amy's getting a first floor figure?
And statues of Amy Rose and Miles Tails Prower.
Ooh!
Have fun on the go.
I might have to get the Amy one.
Knuckles are now available as Pez.
Yo,
dispensaries.
Pez? We bring it. Why Pez still thing?
Showcase your controller,
Oh!
or just have a place to rest it in between gaming.
I already have the classic one. Now I need modern. Ooh!
Retro gaming enthusiasts and Sonic fans. Find these iconic
Oh, my wallet.
early 90s aesthetic-inspired statues of the Blue Blur. From Japan is a special Sonic soft vinyl figure, standing 6 inches tall.
Wait.
Welcome this high-speed hedgehog.
Okay, that's not the Nendro. It's a vinyl figure. Okay. Okay.
The music continues. Stay tuned for the return of the Sonic the Hedgehog Symphony.
What? Wait, what? Hold on, what? We already saw the symphony. You mean we're getting another symphony?
Oh, I could totally.
Relive the magic of the Sonic 30th Anniversary Symphony Concert live and in person. Watch iconic moments from Sonic's history come to life on the big screen alongside
What the hell?
Symphony Orchestra.
Wait, is this gonna be like a DVD thing?
Prizes in store.
Oh, wait. Okay, but what is this, though? Coming soon to a Brazil game show. Brazil game show. Oh, Jesus Christ. Tour dates. Oh, there's tour dates. Look, if tour dates come around my area, I'm down.
Coming soon.
I will not miss that, dead ass.
Fall Guys is going free to play on all platforms on June 21st.
Yep. June 21st is going to be downloading that.
Collaboration. Coming to
Wait,
Fall Guys in
really?
August 2022. Come
Oh.
play as Knuckles, Sonic, and
Oh, okay. So that's another reason that immediately I was already going to download it, but now in August we're going to get both these skins. I'm down for. Because I already know the Sonic skin came
To celebrate
out
Sonic
before,
Frontiers,
so
we are excited to present a sneak peek of a new animated special.
animated
featuring
special.
Knuckles and taking place before the events of the game.
Whoa.
Enjoy this exclusive first look.
Hello? Okay, wait, let's go. This is before the events before Frontiers, like hello? We're getting actual story?
We look forward to sharing the entire short later this year, prior to the release.
Oh,
of
what the
Sonic
fuck?
Frontiers.
Okay, here's the exclusive gameplay reveal. Or was that on IGN? 2. What? It's only a minute? Whoa! Hello? Yo! What? Ooh! What the hell is that thing? Wait, are these these can't? This still can't be the hub world. Is these? Are these the cyber levels? That was it?
Hey Sonic fans, want to see more of Sonic Frontiers? Then be sure to visit IGN.com right now and all June long, because Sonic Frontiers is the IGN first cover story. You can watch the world exclusive gameplay reveal right now, as well as the first ever hands-on preview, with more coming later in the month, including interviews with the Sonic Frontiers development team and more. You gotta go fast to IGN.
Sonic Frontiers is on its way. There's more details to come. Follow us on the official social channels in the video description below. Thank you for tuning in.
That was pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so we have some shit to go over. Okay, so already, I mean, I think we've already seen enough of Origins. The only thing I want to point out from Origins is that this whole UI layout I think is freaking sick. Okay, because it's so detailed. Okay, of like you literally get a peek of like the different islands in the universe. You know, like you have like the CD island, which, you know, they say isn't technically canon, even though it should be. I mean, I've heard some people try to say that, but like the fact that you see Little Planet, you see freaking South Island, all these types of things, I think is really sick to look at. You know, Angel Island, all these other things in such a 3D looking format, I think is amazing. You know, I mean, honestly, you know, from this angle, I feel like this still counts as Christmas Island, you know, for Sonic. I feel like some people are going to tell me it really doesn't, but it really feels like Christmas Island there. It has to be, honestly. And then the South Island is because that's where Tails is from. And then you have literally Angel Island from Sonic 3. And then you got this museum mission where basically is like Robotnik's lair. Okay, this is all really sick looking from Origins. I don't really have much else to say on it besides because we know what we're expecting all from this. Now let me look at this whole thing again, the Sonic Prime small trailer that we got. This is really cool because we get more look at Green Hill art. Basically a whole overlay out, right? you know, that's like really like the coolest thing I think is really nice. So whatchamacallit? Sorry, I'm getting a little bit distracted. So pretty much, yeah, so you get a whole overlay of that. So we know this is Shadow basically spin dashing around the whole island, which I think is really cool to see it. You get to hear the sound, the better sound effect of it. And then here he is. I know there's probably going to be some people hating this art. You know, I know there's going to be some people hating this art, but I think it's really, really clean. One sec. But yeah, I think the art looks really, really sick for him. Most people probably hate it, but I think I've already seen some people say they like it. They like it a lot, how the art is. It's very different, but it's clean as well. So yeah, his design looks great, because it's really quick, so I have to pause it right there. But he looks really great. He's got his home proud thing going on. It's really crazy, but I think his quills, like, technically we've seen this pose of Shadow a lot. But what kind of kills me is that I feel for some reason, it's probably the angle of the camera, but the quills look so fat. Like, it looks so fat on them for some reason. I don't know what it is. They're thick. They're thick-ass quills. I'm all for it. I like it. It's just funny the way it looks. You know what's funny, though? What also kind of gets to me? Because the way his white hair on the chest area looks, it kind of reminds me of, like, basically very fast-paced clay animation. I don't know what it is, but I think it's like really, really fast clay animation. I just get that vibe from it. I'm probably totally wrong. It's just more animated stuff, but it just feels like clay. Which, again, I'm all for it. I think it works well. And here's the thing, what's really good to pay attention to with this is people may think that probably with it, it may not look well in actions, but as we can see how fast and fluent it looks, it's probably going to look even better once they're fully done. It looks like to run really great. I think it runs really, really fantastic. You know? Like, it looks great, it flows well. I can't wait for this. Sonic Prime is gonna literally... But, of course, they want to show Shadow to get all the people in for it. So, that's really great to see. And, of course, everyone knows about that stuff. Again, I think these... the figure stuff, I think is great. I'm hoping with some of the merchandise that they show that you can get it here. Like, Geofuel, I'm pretty sure you can, but I feel like at the same time, maybe not, because G Fuel's gonna want to put it on their site. You know, the figures, I think it's gonna be more about going to your local Target, Walmart, or any one of those, and you'll find these. But these are always great. The controller I want for the PC, where you can, but it said wireless though. So technically you would... my PC does have Bluetooth, so I think it could work, but either way, I just would rather have this.
Level up your Xbox gaming experience with this Sonic the Hedgehog wireless
I don't know where to get it, though.
Charging stand by Razer. Available this summer.
I mean, that's if they show us where to get it. Especially this, the art. Like, I would want to know, where can we get this? Is this going to be on the Sega site? Like... That's what I want to know. The Sega shop, I would want to know if it's here.
The Sonic timeline as he races towards the future.
And of course, these figures here. And this is not even the full way it looks. This is just like a blueprint, basically, of what it's going to look like. And they look great. I'm gonna get the Amy one. I would like to get the Amy one, but I need to see how much they're gonna charge. Because first floor figures, for anybody who doesn't know, they charge a shit ton. The Symphony Tour, I think, is great. That I think is great to look at. This is gonna be great. I'm hoping the tour can come around my area. I'm not sure where their tour is gonna be, but we have to see their tour dates. But if it goes into an area I can get to, I'm definitely going. So let's do something really quick. Let's check IGN, because I think that we're gonna see more. So wait. So this was 7 hours ago and it's 8 minutes. Okay, so they showed us a glimpse of what it is. Let's see. After this Genshin Impact, that because that's what I want to talk about. Okay, so this is amateur. Okay, so first hand on impression. Okay, let's go. So we get to see more of this. That was probably a clip of what we see here.
He's done a lot in 30 years. He's been a pioneer of the high-speed 2D platformer, an Olympic athlete, a respectable kart racing enthusiast, a fighter, a TV star, and a Hollywood blockbuster movie star as well. But he's never done open world. And Sonic Frontiers fixes the change.
Work in progress, gameplay build. Work in progress, gameplay build. How much of a bet half of the people are not going to believe that? They're literally going to think it's done. It's done. Don't believe what they tell you. Like, bro, seriously, y'all haters got to stop trying to think it's bad.
Fortunate enough to be one of the first people outside of Sonic Team to go hands-on with Sonic Frontiers. And let me just say, if you're worried about how the blue blur will fare in this unfamiliar genre, well, I think Crush 40 probably put it best. Open your heart. It's gonna be alright.
I love that. That's good. Good on Mitchell there. I like that. That was nice.
The first thing that struck me about Sonic Frontiers was how uniquely somber and serene it was right from the outset. After flying into a wormhole with Tails and Amy, Sonic finds himself separated from his friends and all alone on an isolated island.
Wait, what did he say?
Amy, Sonic finds himself right from the outset. After flying into a wormhole with Tails and Amy, Sonic finds himself separated from...
So he's with Tails and Amy and flew through a wormhole. Okay, so we know he hears Amy. Okay, so and Tails is trapped somewhere too.
Island, with nothing but an AI voice guiding him to collect the Chaos Emeralds. There's no
okay.
bounce quips off of, no energetic Crush 40 soundtrack, just wide open fields as far as the eye can see. There's an air of mystery in Sonic Frontiers, and it's a vibe that's driven home even further by the beautiful yet minimalist piano melodies that accompany Sonic as he explores the island.
Wait, but this is the same gameplay we saw. Is he just talking about the music? Let him hear it.
All of this is a very intentional choice. I asked Sonic Team head Takashi Izuka to describe how the tone of Sonic Frontiers differs from previous Sonic games, and he said past games in the Sonic series have taken different tones depending on their stories and themes. This time, these mysterious islands are the game's
okay, these mysterious islands. So we know there's more than one?
setting. That's why our artists have worked hard to create a mysterious mood. Of course, the big new change in Sonic Frontiers is the shift from purely linear levels to a huge open world where Sonic can freely run in any direction. But Sonic Team doesn't like to use the term open world to describe Sonic Frontiers' gameplay, instead referring to its style as being open zone. Open world games like Zelda or other AAA games fundamentally have RPG or adventure worlds. For Sonic, the core here is a 3D action game. Our basic idea was to have that take place in open space. What sets Sonic Frontiers apart is this different approach to an open game world. Having played Sonic Frontiers for about 4 hours, it's easy to see what Izuka-san means. Sonic Frontiers' open zone design is very different from any other open world I've played. It's a giant playground. Every few feet there's a bumper spring that bounces you like a pinball between 5 other bumpers before putting you on one of the many grindable rail tracks. Or a speed ramp that sets you on a completely different path leading to some other collectible or reward. Or a line of rings that you can lightspeed dash into. Essentially, they've taken that core appeal of every Sonic level having multiple paths that eventually loop back around to the main one, and applied that to these giant non-linear open zones.
Okay.
One thing that has to be noted is that very few of these elements are built into the environmental design, meaning that rails, platforms, boost rings, and so on are just inexplicably floating in the air all around, which isn't totally unusual for a Sonic game, but it feels especially jarring in Frontiers in particular because of the frequent and sudden pop-in of these objects and the other
so he mentioned it.
art style. Of course, it's worth emphasizing that this gameplay and the version that I played were from an early build, but this is
hello, right there's your comment. It's from an early build.
Definitely an area that I would hope to see improvement in the final version. Beyond that, there are also a wide variety of puzzles and challenges that are littered throughout the zone, and completing them is how you uncover sections of your map. Most of these are very simple, requiring you to orient the statue the correct way, quickly hop back and forth between colored tiles, or use Sonic's
that's a new one.
ability to draw circles around certain objects in the environment to interact with them. The best ones, though, are the races against the clock where you have to get from point A to point B in a limited amount of time. The openness of Frontiers level design makes straightforward races like these a ton of fun, because you have to try and improvise a path to the end that might not be immediately obvious.
Oh, so maybe that's why they took away... Maybe that's why they took away... I feel so sorry seeing those. I feel so sorry seeing those. It always makes me feel bad for them. Sonic's new tricks, so he's gonna go over the combat.
There are some exceptions. Combat in traditional Sonic games generally isn't a thing that goes much deeper than jumping, rolling, or using a homing attack into enemies at the right time. That changes in Sonic Frontiers, which now has you fighting all sorts of wandering enemies and mini-bosses using an all-new array of incredibly flashy attacks. It's not all style and no substance, though. Sonic is able to quickly dodge using the bumper buttons on the gamepad, and by pressing them together, he can even parry attacks with the right timing. His homing attack also feels much more powerful, landing with a ton of impact, and keeping Sonic stuck to his enemy, allowing for a flurry of follow-up strikes. One of the things I really appreciate about the combat from what I played is that there are usually multiple ways to deal with specific enemies. Like, take for example this guy, who has an impenetrable shell that he can expand into spinning blades and throw at you. One way to deal with him is just to carefully time your homing attacks so you don't get hit by the blades. If you do that, the window to damage him is small. To increase that window, you can either parry the blades and knock them away right before they hit you, or you can even use Sonic's side loop ability to encircle the enemy, which causes the shell to go flying up.
He said parry? We have a parry?
Defeating these enemies will reward you with EXP that you can use to purchase new skills from a skill tree, which gives Sonic Frontiers a really nice...
So we have a confirmed skill tree.
Even
Okay.
in just the relatively short amount of time that I played. Some of the later skills that you can get are just unbelievably cool. And it's super satisfying to see Sonic Team experiment with different ways that Sonic can attack enemies beyond just spins, jumps, and bumps. In addition to these smaller enemies, there are also a handful of enormous world bosses that I had to contend with. These are near Shadow of the Colossus-esque in their scale, with one in particular against a beast named Asura, requiring Sonic to bait the Titan to slam the ground and then boost up its arm in order to...
He said Asura?
...its head.
Asura?
An ambitious boss battle, far beyond anything I've seen in the Sonic series to date, but it's also the part of the game that needs the most work. Far too often, I'd fly off the boss's arm without knowing why, or I'd get to the top and for some reason lack the momentum needed to actually reach the head. Sonic must hunt down and defeat these bosses in order to collect portal gears, which open up portals...
He can climb on them?
...in your stages, done in the style...
At what?
Sonic Frontiers a nice mix of both old and new styles. These classic levels each come with a handful of optional goals, like beating the level under a certain time, collecting all the red rings, and so on, with each goal rewarding you with a vault key.
And we still have red rings, he just said it.
Chaos Emeralds. Sonic Frontiers is an exciting new step forward for the Sonic series into uncharted territory, and based on my time with it, Sonic Team seems to have hit upon a winning formula. There's certainly still work to be done before it's released during the holiday season. There's a lot of distracting pop-in, there's a fair amount of bugs still left to be squashed, and the big boss fights could do with some tweaking. But ultimately, my time with this early build answered the one question I had on my mind. Will Sonic's one-of-a-kind gameplay translate into an open world? The answer is a resounding absolutely. Thanks for watching, and tune into IGN for more Sonic Frontiers coverage as part of IGN First. And for everything else, keep it here on IGN.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. He said bugs and tweaks. Okay. So this is exactly what we're talking about. All these people, all these haters, okay, was literally, all these haters, what they were going on about, okay, was literally them going about it's already finished, this is not some early build, no way, it's already done, it's not ready. This is literally what I'm talking about, is that these are tweaks and stuff that they have to basically go about, and these last 5 to 6 months are something that they can do, okay? They can literally be able to do this. So I think this is a grand presentation of people that if they tweak this, right, okay, and they do a damn good job of it, maybe fix the pop-ins, obviously some glitches, we're gonna see more and more throughout the coming months, the month of June, as they said, that literally is gonna attract more people and literally call out all the basic frauds. Okay, now here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's still gonna be good, okay, because you don't know. It's just, it seems to me that there's more positivity and more trying to basically market it in their own way, which is through IGN. People don't agree. I personally don't agree with IGN, okay? But to me, I think it's a pretty damn good idea to do this, okay? At the same time, because it's different. You don't expect it. You don't think it's going to work. But in a way, they're marketing it throughout this entire month. So it could still bomb. But I'm trying to be positive on it because we've already given Sonic Team already all the negativity. Here's the thing. I don't agree with Sonic Team. I don't like them. Because they show that they don't have the passion for it. Do you know who I do agree with? Okay? Izuka. Even though he's become a part of it, he's basically overseeing this and basically being a big help to Sonic Team. I don't agree with him part of it because that man has more passion than we've seen in the past like few years, okay? So that's the thing. I believe in him, not in Sonic Team. And that's how I feel like we should look at it. That's how I'm looking at it. That's my opinion, is that we all should look at this like it, but y'all do what you want. This is how I'm looking at it, is that we should trust in Izuka, not sit there and be trusting in Sonic Team, okay? Because you know what? He is going to be the one directing them, okay, into the right path. And I think this is something that is in the right path. Is there going to be a few bumps? Sure. But in the next game, they can go oversee that, okay? Make it better. So I think this is a good plan. I'm actually excited about it. Now, I muted it so basically I could talk over it. But we already heard what he was talking about, right? So now we know the fact that there is going to be he's searching for Chaos Emeralds. There's red rings, right? There's literally red rings that I think is pretty damn good. You know what? Let me actually do this. No, not that. Because somebody already ripped it and stuff. But yeah, so basically, whatchamacallit. So there's a good. Like what I was saying. So we know that he's collecting red rings. He's collecting the Chaos Emeralds. That's what Sonic does, right? He's trapped in here with Tails and Amy so far of what he knows, right? That's what he was saying. And then what we saw from Sonic Central, that there's going to be, when the game's released, there's going to be a preview of basically probably is going to show us a better idea of what happened, which I still think is kind of scaring me a little bit though, because if they're showing us like a prequel to what happened from Frontiers, are we going to be getting these cutscenes? Like, are we actually going to get story cutscenes? It's a little bit what worrying me. The other thing that was worrying me was, what was the other thing that was worrying me? It was something that he talked about that was a little bit worrying me. It was the music, which we're playing the theme for right now. Is that when they said that each music and kind of went with the theme of what the game was about, which we can understand that, which is I guess why the one thing they've always focused on the music being that damn good shows that, okay? So what I'm worried about is that is it always going to be piano music? Like, are we not going to have some type of guitar or some type of like, I mean, hell, you can even have like heavy piano and jazz going. That is a thing. Like, they make it work. So my thing is that are we gonna have at least more music? That's the one thing that's worrying me. If it's just gonna be all piano stuff, I kind of don't feel like it goes with the vibe of some of the battles. That's my one concern there. That was one of my concerns. The other concern obviously is, are they gonna fix the pop-ins, and are these glitches gonna stay? But he said they're obviously gonna use this 5 to 6 months as time to fix all this. Good other news, we know there's a skill tree, so these can't be the only skills. Like this whole furry kick air slide, this thing here, this is not the only thing. Hopefully, hopefully there's gonna be more of these moves, right? He also said parrying. From what I've seen from the combat, I don't really see parrying beside his spin cycle thing, or he called something. Let me see what exactly he called it. One sec. Let me see what he exactly called it.
Beyond just spins, jumps, and bumps. In addition to these smaller enemies,
Let me go back
you can
here.
parry the blades and knock them away right before they hit you, or you can even use Sonic's side loop ability to encircle the enemy.
He said side loop or side loop? Let me see.
You can even use Sonic's side loop ability to encircle the enemy, which causes the shell.
I think he said side loop. Okay, I'm just gonna go with spin cycle. But again, he said parry. So again, my thing is that we haven't seen anything from what I've seen. I haven't seen anything that was a parry. But he said there's parry.
Defeating these enemies will reward
So
you.
I think that's a pretty good idea to look about. Then we know these are basically experience points, the gems that fall out of them, to collect to build up for the skill tree. So again, so we've now have this new information. We also know there's going to be new puzzles, okay? As we saw from the sidestepping onto the color to track it. So we saw that. Then there was a thing about this that he was talking about, where we get to see him say something about something called Azura, which basically is a god. You know, especially for anybody else also know, like Azura, there's Azura's Wrath. There's a lot of different video games that try to concept this enemy. So I'm curious to know what that is, unless he's calling this Azura. Good thing also about what he said that we hear is that he knows that he feels that these bosses need more work. He was honest about that. This was cool though to see. So they took inspiration of Shadow of the Colossus. You can climb him. You can climb this boss, and then for some reason get to run up the boss. I think that's kind of weird. But he says he feels it needs more work, and that's good to know. So he's being honest with it that it needs more work. Besides the pop-ins and these little glitches here and there. So he's telling us he knows it needs more work. Okay, but he's believing that within the 5 to 6 months time, it should be able to make it. The problem is that we're still not seeing something of cyber levels though, but we also know that there's going to be islands, right? Which, that's the whole thing. We know that there's going to be islands. So if we go back to here, okay, to this presentation, which was about frontiers, right here. So they gave us this minute loop, so we can dissect this, right? So let's check this out. Exclusive gameplay reveal for them, not an IGN, for them. Oh, whoops! I thought it was playing. So let's check this out, right? So look at this. So there's more of this stuff here, which has rails going down, all this kind of stuff. Whatever the hell this enemy is here, it's flying around everywhere. Look at this. This looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. This actually looks really sick. It's like some cyber dragon thing. And basically, I guess this is a boss battle, which he makes a trail that once you fight it, you just gotta keep following it, and then he shoots these lasers behind, which you have to basically sidestep. Now, here's the thing what I know people are gonna say. This feels like Frontiers, right? So all you're doing is that you're boosting out and you're sidestepping. Here's my thing, all right? I think it's a more engaging boss than any of the Frontiers bosses were, if you ask me. I think it's more engaging. Because then it leads to this, which, once again, we saw from Zavik and a couple of other ones, that this boss, okay, is the same thing, but at least we have more melee abilities. It's with dodging them. And here's the thing, here's what you can't say though, okay? Here's what you can't say, okay? You literally can't say that this is not going to be more. I don't believe it's not going to be less engaging as it was in Forces. I think there's going to be more to it because, once again, in open world games, we have fights like this. So you can't say that Sonic, an open world game, is not going to have open world fights. It's literally just taking off what everybody else has done, which y'all have liked it. You can't say Sonic can't pull it off. So it seems to be more engaging to it. And then there's these, which leads up to it. Then there's these. I think it's going to be way more engaging than Forces ever did. Okay? Way more engaging, which is just showing that off. So, you know, it's very short, but once again, I guess they just wanted to focus on this boss battle that's in the hub world, but I don't think this is a cyber level. You know? And for some reason, to me, I'm probably overstaking it on here, but it feels like they added just a little bit more to the islands. I could be over imagining it, but it could be that we're seeing more. But here's the thing. Here's what I want to know. He said islands, okay? He literally said islands inside their thing, right? When, whoopsie daisy. Okay, when you go through here, okay, he said that there was islands in this game, okay? That's my whole thing. So, I think it was yeah, see, look. This time, these mysterious islands. So, my thing is that I'm wondering, please, I want this for my benefit, is that can there be more islands, right? From what we're saying, this may be just one island. Now, here's my one thing, though. When he says islands, is all the islands just gonna look like this? I feel that person would be a little bit disappointing. If all islands are gonna look like the forest thing, I feel like that's a letdown because, again, when we go through Sonic, we go through different zones, different worlds. You know? Hell, even one that nobody likes, Lost World, even that had different scenarios. So different types of worlds, from snow, desert, all the same type, Green Hill type of thing, right? So I'm hoping that when he says islands, that this isn't the only type of hub world island, that it's going to be a different type of scenario. I'm really hoping for that. So from what he's played, it's an early build, right? This is an early build. He says it himself. You can't, if you're going to sit there and deny it, then you're literally just in denial at that point. And you're just hating to hate. That's my whole thing. I think you're just hating to hate on it, because I literally think that this is something that you literally can't deny. It is just nothing but denial. If you think that from what he's saying, this has to be it. I know some people are like, oh, they paid them off. And I'm like, look, I know sometimes people do that and companies do that. Alright? I'm trying to be negative because, once again, Iizuka is somebody that I believe in. Not Sonic Team, but Iizuka. I believe in him. Okay? And I think that with his directory, this is the most ambitious that they've been in a while. So, we're gonna see this happen. Alright? And then we'll have a final verdict. And I feel like we're gonna see more that's gonna make all these frauds who want to hate on it, then try to call themselves Sonic fans if it's actually good when the game finally comes out. So, that's what I think. You know? But I feel like this has the potential to be great. Okay? But they can still screw up, but I don't know. I'm not going to act like I know. I'm going to wait till this game comes out. But I am going to say that I'm hyped for it. You know, I am hyped for it. Besides this theme being fucking amazing. You know, so that's my theories. I'm going to post this on my YouTube page, as, you know, that it's going to be 40 minutes, but that's fine with me. And then I'm going to try to edit along a short video. I'm not really good at editing, but I'm going to edit along summary of, you know, what I think. And, you know, that's about that. But yeah, so I think it's going to be great. So, and this puzzle thing looks great here. I'm glad we shot that, but that puzzle thing looks fun. Because I feel like they'll make it longer and faster, hopefully. So, yeah. But yeah, that's about it for me on that one. So, again, I wish there was more people watching so that they would know. You know, we could talk about it more, but I've said my piece. To be perfectly honest, this kind of took a lot of time, which, you know, I could leave it at just chatting right now. Because there's really no point playing a game because this took longer than I expected. I thought the Sonic Central was going to include that in. I didn't know there was going to be all of that. So, again, I think that it's going to be good. We got some bit of story. They said that, you know, again, the story is going to be interesting to see, from Sonic and Amy and Tails going through a wormhole, and I guess they're all spread out, is something pretty cool. I just wish that they would show more of these cyber levels, because that would be interesting, but I'm guaranteed we're going to get that through the month of June. And I feel like once they show these levels, it's going to suck people back in. It's going to suck these frauds back in. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. It's going to suck these frauds back in, and then, you know, be like, yo, we got them. You know? So, I think it's pretty cool to see that happen. But yeah. Yep. I think it's going to be actually pretty fantastic what we're going to be getting from them. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think I might make this stream today short because I technically got what I need. I would end it around like an hour and 10 minutes and everything else. You know, so it could be kind of just like a catching up one. I mean, I'll stick around for the next 10 minutes. But, pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much like all I really can say about from what I've seen. I really feel that it's going to be a good experience of a game that's going to lead Sonic in a new direction. That with more open worlds, my thing is though, here's my thing. So my thing is that Iizuka turns around, right? And he's leading this team, the Sonic team, to make this game and making this game, right? Which is one of the best decisions ever. My thing is that is he gonna just not really do it after this game? Because if this game does succeed, we would want him to stay for the rest of the time being. But the question is that does he want to stay? It doesn't matter what he wants, it matters what he wants. You know, and that's my whole thing. So it's pretty grand to see what could happen, but all we can do is really just wait and see. That's what this whole thing is that basically whenever it is, ending of November or in December when this game finally comes out, is all we can do is wait and see what the hell is going to happen. You know, what's going to be the outcome and how many people are going to hit it hard just because they want to hit it hard. How many people are going to honestly have bigger critiques. Because again, I'm a person, I don't care about if you critique, it's your opinion to give. It's if it's an honest opinion. Because people just follow trends, bruh. We already know this. People follow trends. All they do is they follow trends. All they do is that. They want to hate it because the rest of the witness hate it, and they don't want to be excited because nobody can sit there and tell me, oh, I don't care about that. Please. Please. If anybody gets picked on the internet today, y'all lose your shit. There's only a very minor few thousand that honestly don't care when they get picked on. They really don't care. Okay, but literally, all I can tell you is that literally, okay, y'all literally sit there and always get butthurt by it. Okay, with a few thousand excuses. I'm one of those people, I don't care about if I get picked on. Been picked on my entire life, pretty much. You know, I don't really care. What I can't stand is to when I leave something is a conversation, because when somebody's being stupid and I don't stand for toxicity, I just walk away from it. I don't need to stay in a toxic room or a toxic setting. I leave the toxic. I don't try to cleanse it. It's not my place. Right? So that's pretty much with that, you know. But man, it's gonna be some grand thing to see how this game may change things, but how it can also ruin things at the same time. Because like I've said it already, if this game bombs, that's pretty much it. Nobody's really gonna trust it, and nobody's really gonna have less faith. Like, people who buy them is that you're buying the games further on because you're just being that fan, you know. But you know deep down that it's like you'll never really see the success of the past games. But so that's why I personally want Frontiers to really work, because I want people to believe that Sonic Team has the ability to keep going. You know, they have this way of bringing it back. Which also goes to show us that, like, you're never down and out, only if you accept that you're down and out. You know what I mean? So, that's some ways of doing that. But yeah, so I think I'm just going to pretty much end it here. Thanks for everyone who came by. It was honestly a really hype stream for me. It was really great. I enjoyed it. Hopefully by this weekend, I will make that video and put it out there. I'm honestly but I will post this video of me starting up and just posting on YouTube, just whatever. So yeah. But thanks for anybody who came. Appreciate it, but I will see y'all later.